Hello everyone, this is Ancient Siberia game and I'm gonna tell you how to play this brilliant sandbox survival MMORPG.
First you must know how to get some resources. Press I to go to your inventory and then double click on the X. After this go to the nearest tree like I'm showing you now. Here we are going here, yep, and just press Q to enter battle mode and start chopping the tree by pressing left mouse button. As you can see in the left corner there are some resources getting in your inventory. Battle mode. Press I to enter inventory, then drag a sword in your hands. After this just press Q to enter battle mode and start fighting with your enemy. You can travel along the world on the horse. Press E to get on the horse and then travel around. You've got 3 speeds. Press 1, 2 or 3 to go faster. If you want to increase speed immediately, just press shift and hold it. The horse is going to sprint. Now let's talk about building. Press C to enter craft mode and double click on construction. Here you must click on table and create it. Go to the place where you can place the table and put it there. On the green field you can see where you can build your house and create all the structures. Now you know how to make basics in the Ancient Siberia, so you can easily play it now.
Hello players of Ancient Siberia, this video is about the magic in the game. Now developers are working hard on this system, but many magical functions are already available. On the lands of Great Tartary, runic magic is used. All runes are divided into 4 main schools of magic: fire, water, earth and air, and 2 higher schools. To use the magic of each school, you will need to have some level of skill. It will increase gradually. The more often you use magic and create runes, the higher your level will be. Afterwards, you can become a master of magic. Higher schools are divided into light and dark. From which of the schools you choose depends on your level of karma. The creation of the runes takes place in 2 stages. The first is creation of the workpiece. Billets for 4 main schools are created from 3 species. For higher schools of magic, they are created from the bones of monsters. We will remind that the higher your skills of the forest and the carpenter, the more qualitative breed of a tree you will extract, and accordingly more powerful runes will be able to create. For the crafting of the workpiece in the inventory, it's necessary to have timber of the type of wood corresponding to the level of the workpiece and the knife of 4 wood. After the workpiece is created, it's necessary to enchant it. To do this, you need to get the ingredients to be enchanted. You can buy or craft them, and find the magical altar. If the arsenal contains the necessary ingredients and blanks, then go to the altar and press the E interaction key. Each rune has special properties, so read the description carefully. In the game there are 2 ways of using magic: magic attacking and magic protective. Attacking magic can be used in combat. It helps to eliminate the enemy. Some runes shoot with rays, some with special energy substances. Protective magic of aura magic can be imposed on yourself or on another player. Aura allows you to increase certain basic characteristics. For example, increase your running speed or attack speed. Also, some runes can be used to treat or reduce damage. Use runes as well as weapons. You need to get hold of the rune, put it on yourself and go into combat mode with the Q key. Each rune has a certain level of charges. As soon as you have exhausted all the charges, the runes are destroyed and you will need to create a new one. Have a nice game and goodbye! Greetings to all players of Ancient Siberia. In this video we'll talk about how the combat system is structured in the game. To go to the combat mode you must press Q key. In combat you can block attacks, evade attacks and attack itself. Let's start with blocking punches. Blocking an opponent's attack can be with one-handed or two-handed weapons or shield, but remember that using it when blocking will lose its power. Therefore it's better to block the shots with a shield. Shield allows you to reduce the damage taken. The lock is activated by right-clicking. Remember that blocking the shield gradually takes away the amount of stamina. If your endurance rate has reached a critical level, then block is not possible. With each level of blocking skill, the stamina consumption is reduced. We have to mention that damage you receive is affected by the material from which your armor is made. Therefore, the better armor, the more successful you will be in battle. Rising skills is important. The more fights on your account, the higher the level of combat skills, before you start fighting with monsters or other players. Practice on special mannequins, or you can buy combat skills from the NPC. To avoid enemy strikes, is necessary to execute rolls. The roll occurs when the motion key is pressed twice. To attack the enemy, you need to get a weapon from the slot. To do this, press I key. The quality of your weapon determines the level of damage that you can inflict on the enemy. In the future, the character will be bleeding, stunning, and have other debuffs. If for some reason you were in combat without weapons, you will have to fight hand on hand. It was the combat introducing. Goodbye and have a nice times in ancient Siberia.